Hey guys, today is weigh-in Saturday, and I didn't film myself getting on the scales. Why? Because I got on this morning and I was 97.8, 98, 97.9. I was all over the place, and I don't feel like I have gained. That technically is a gain. It's 0.5 or something of a gain from last week. But in my body, I don't feel like I've had a gain. I feel the same, if not thinner. Sometimes I feel thinner, sometimes I feel fatter. It just depends. So I didn't end up getting my video camera out and doing it. I just got on the scales and did it. I looked at it and whatnot and got off. And I just had to think about it. I think I'm going to go 3 weeks scaleless. Simply because I'm going home to Australia in 3 weeks, and it's just easier for me to set that smaller time frame. I never thought that I would ever do the scaleless thing. I don't have the restraint to do it, but I think I'm just going to do it for that time, just because it's one less thing I have to stress about. The scales, I really like the scales. I've been saying that all the time. I really enjoy getting on the scales and seeing my progress or how much I've gained or how much I've lost and what the week has done to my body. But just recently, I've been up and down like a yo-yo, and it's just not good for me to be angry or happy, up and down like a roller coaster. It's just not good. So I'm going to go scaleless for 3 weeks and see how that goes, and I'll weigh myself day one, or whenever I first buy my scales in Australia. That will be within the first week. I'll buy a set of scales and I'll weigh myself then. But I also wanted to talk today about reward versus punishment, and how your concept of reward and punishment changes when you're doing this lifestyle change, weight loss thing. And so when I first started, I'm going to talk from my experience, of course. Please comment below on if you agree, disagree, or whatever. I don't care. It's just good to stir up conversation. But when I first started losing weight, this time around anyway, I considered exercise punishment. Not so much punishment, but something I didn't want to do. Something I wasn't enjoying. Something that I didn't, it just wasn't something for me. I always knew as soon as I started exercising regularly, it would become a reward. And it has. I've been saying on a couple of weigh-in Saturday videos, when I do lose weight, I'm like, okay, now it's time to reward myself and go to the gym. I now see going to the gym as a reward, because I'm rewarding my body for being healthy, by being healthier. I also see going to the gym as a punishment. Now, not a punishment in the way I used to see it, as in something I didn't want to do. I see it as a punishment for my body to push it further and further and harder. So it's funny now that how my response to anything is not to go and get food, but it's to go to the gym and to push myself. Whether it's for a good reason or a bad reason, if it's a reward or a punishment, both consequences are going to the gym. Now, the problem was today, I went to the gym. It's Saturday, but the gym closes at 1 o'clock. And I was a little bit upset this afternoon, and I wanted to go to the gym again, but I couldn't. The gym that I actually go to now, Curves, you can only go to once a day, and that bugs me. So I'm definitely going to not be going to Curves Gym when I move back to Australia. I'll be getting a different gym membership, maybe just like a regular gym or something like that, where I can do classes and weights and stuff like that. But I didn't realize it at the time, but as soon as I felt crap, I went to the supermarket to get food, but I bought myself a treat. And I wasn't very impressed with this treat. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But I knew after I bought it, I was like, damn it, you let your emotions get the better of you and you bought something bad. And I bought this maybe 2 or 3 hours after I felt really shitty and crap. But that thought was still there, the connection. I still made the connection even though it was 3 or 4 hours difference. I mean, when we make these decisions before we get into the losing weight thing, we don't actually realize that the choices we are making are because of our emotions. And for me, sometimes it was 3 or 4 hours or a day or 2 days after the fact that I felt this way, that I was making these bad choices. I'm not one to act on impulse. I like to sit things out and think things through. And I dwell on a lot of things. And when I dwell on things, it gets too much, and that's when I go things. And my last video, I told you how much stress is in my life at the moment and how hard it is for me. This week and last week, I went to the gym 5 times in the week, and I gained weight, and that just pissed me off. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm eating healthy. I'm eating fine. I just don't know what's wrong. I'm pretty sure it's my exercise regime, because I've been doing the same workout for the last 6 months, and my body is just over it. It no longer aches after I go to the gym. Like, you know how when you work out really hard and then the next morning you wake up and your body is like really stiff and sore? My body doesn't get like that anymore from working out, and I think it's because my muscles are used to doing the same exercises every day for 5 days a week. And so I can't wait to get home and get to a proper gym and change up my workouts a bit and do a few classes and get on the treadmill. But for the next 2.5, 3 weeks, I'm just going to have to sit it out and just, yeah. I've resigned myself to the fact that I can't work out at home. It just doesn't motivate me whatsoever. Home is my relaxation space, not my workout space. And once I get to the gym, it's a different feeling. I get really pumped up about it and really excited. But yeah, back to the rewards and punishment thing. I don't turn to bad food as punishment. Of course I do. I did it today. But I used to think of bad food as a reward. Even when I first started doing this diet thing, I was like, okay, well, if I go a week without eating chocolate, I'll have 1 chocolate bar at the end of the week. That was my reward for not eating chocolate the rest of the week. Now I don't have chocolate at all. It doesn't bother me. And if it's given to me, I'll eat it. But if I don't buy it myself. But yeah, I remember before that when I was in Japan here, I'd be so lonely. To make myself feel better, I would go to the store or to the supermarket, and my afternoon snack was 2 chocolate bars, 2 ice cream things, what else? A cheese and bacon bread stick, and a couple of other things. I had some chips, and this is a snack. And then I'd go and have dinner as well. And I mean, I would buy 2 of everything, because I'd be like, oh, I'll have 1 this afternoon, and then I'll have another one another time during the week. But I'd eat all of it in one go. And that was a snack. And now my snacks are consisting of like cheese on crackers or something like that, and I'm cutting them out. I'm cutting out all my snacks now. If my snack isn't a piece of fruit, I'm not having a snack. And I see that as a reward, not as a punishment on my body. I'm rewarding my body by being healthy and doing the right thing by it, and giving it the best opportunities to be healthy. And I mean, I spoke to one of my friends today that I haven't seen since she left Japan this time last year. I've Skyped with her maybe 2 or 3 times in the past year, and it's the first time she'd seen me since I started losing weight. She's like, oh my gosh, I can really see it in your face, but your hair is so thick and healthy. And that is just from eating healthy and eating the right foods. It's a benefit from doing that. And of course, we all do it for a thinner face or a thinner body or whatnot, but to get the little results like hair thicker, even though it doesn't look like it now because I've been out in the rain, teeth whiter, breath smelling better, I don't know, digestive system working better, heart rate, blood pressure going down, cholesterol going down, all those things are bonuses, and you're rewarding your body by eating healthy. When I eat bad food now, like that cheese, that roll that I had just before, I'm punishing my body. I am really hurting myself by doing that. And I can't do it. It annoys me that I've just had that, but it was really good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. But pisses me off. Anyway, so yeah, that's my feelings. Like, as far as exercise goes now, I've shifted from punishment being going to the gym to punishment and reward being the gym. So basically it's a part of my life now. It doesn't matter either way, I still go to the gym. If I'm feeling up and excited, then I go to the gym. If I'm feeling down and low, then I'll go to the gym. Both things, it's just amazing. Exercising is just the best thing in the world. And it's just so amazing. I can't believe that I've ever stopped exercising. And I have maybe 5 or 6 times in the last 10 years stopped exercising and then I gain all the weight back on. I just need to remember that and realize that, no, you're not going to stop exercising now. You need to keep this going. As far as food goes, I've completely switched around my reward and punishment. Whereas I used to think as healthy food as a punishment and fatty foods as a reward, it's now switched completely. So let me know what you think and how your thoughts on food and exercise in terms of reward and punishment have changed. Most of us have been going at it now for at least 6 months. Some of you are just starting now, which is fine. Tell me about how you see food as reward or punishment, or exercise as reward and punishment. And then come back to this like in 6 months and see how it's changed, if it's changed. I'd be really interested to see everyone's thoughts on this. So that's what I have today as far as vlog. I'm sorry I don't vlog every day anymore, but it's just so chaotic that if I can get a vlog in, I get a vlog in. So I love you all. I'm going to karaoke tonight. I'm so excited, so I need to go and shower and get ready. I'm still in my gym clothes. Anyway, love you all. Have a good night. Bye.